high crotch, no right? So one of the things that when you get your stance, you would love to be able to go like this. That is going to get you the fastest, right? Like if you want to be, I thought I saw something.
Yeah, right. It kind of looks like with a hat.
Yeah. So if you wanted to sprint, you wouldn't start to sprint like this, right? You want to be like this. So now in wrestling, you want to be fast and explosive. But if you're here like this, you're not in the most balance. You're not, your legs kind of going over your legs. So when you're in your stance, you want to try to get to a, kind of a similar stance to be explosive, but have balance at the same time. So you got to kind of sacrifice. So I always go like, actually this works really good. So if you have your toe on this line here, and then your heel on the line. Okay? And then, one thing that you'll see is, I know like Coach Justin used to always say, run across, how about this? You know what I mean? Like, you want to have your toes facing forward, because you want to be explosive. So, I always go like heel to toe, that's easy here, and then we're gonna go butt down, we want our chin up, actually butt down, head up, eyes are always looking at the hips, we're never really looking, you don't want to be looking at people's eyes. So then we're gonna be here, we want our chin aligned with your knee. So like if your chin is too far over your knee, you're gonna get snapped down. If your chin is behind your knee, you're not defending. Okay? So this position is really uncomfortable. Like it's like a lot of straight in your legs. So we're here like this, here, okay? Then my hands are gonna be out here going to protect. So eyes are up here, looking. Okay, so now move. We take a step. Step is never this. Every walks of life. This is a step. So in boxing, wrestling, your step is here. Okay? And then you replace your feet. Okay? You always move like this. If you're boxing, your boxing steps are here, here, here. Okay? So you want to be thinking of that. At the same time, your legs are running, screaming, all that. But that's how you want to move. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot all the way down here. But I said it's going to be very karate-esque where we go one step, two step, three step. I think like I said, in karate, it's like they have line drills for that. Okay, so we're going to like this. We're going to go step. Okay, so as we step, our back foot does not move. Our back foot does not move until the very last step. Okay, so I'm here like this. My chin is over my knee. I'm here, step. Okay, I'm going to go back. Okay, so let's first step. And over here, step. Okay, step. And as you step, you want to make sure that chin is aligned with your okay? You're going to step. So does that feel comfortable?
No.
So let's do this where we just step. And we'll just step it and walk down. And then this is not, this is the part where this needs to be like second nature. Like this just needs to be, you gotta go. Okay, so we're here, we're gonna do step, 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 step. And one of the things that you gotta focus on is try to push off your back foot. Like a lot of your weight should be on your back foot. Which is hard too.
Does that feel good in your legs?
No.
Not at all, right? Feels alright, same thing the way back.
Over here. Not enough. Places of people. We're done it. Ready? That's a crazy workout, right?
Yep. It's just good, you know, right leg dominant, so now get that left leg some love on the muscles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start to like strength.
All right. So now we're just gonna take a step. We drop our front knee. So if you do, like I said, one at Kate. I've been coaching wrestling for like 12, 13 years. Just last week. Where I discovered this like teaching point. And so I've been really focusing on it because of my knee hurt. Yeah, that hurt. So what we want to do is when we step, we drop our front knee the entire time. Your chin. Like, so all the way through the takedown, your chin is over your knee. If your chin is not over your knee, you're sprawled out, you're getting smacked down. Like, you're gonna end up like this. You're gonna take a shot here, you're gonna, and this is the most awful position to be in if you do shot. Okay? It's a good position to be top. Okay? So, all we're gonna do is, we're gonna go here, we're just gonna take a step, okay? My chin's here, and drop my knees, my chin's there, here. Okay? My chin is still my knee. Okay? So as we're doing, we're gonna go step, knee. Okay? So we're in our stance, we're going like this, step, knee. Okay? Okay? Back up. Back up here. So we can step, knee. And the thing is, when you drop into your knee, you're also squatting down your back leg. So it's minimal impact. Like it shouldn't be like if you're dropping on your knee, you see how that
Both knees come down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you're almost like, because I feel like this when I'm doing this. Look here, I'm here, I'm squatting. This knee almost falls down at the same time. And then that. Yeah.
Go down the line.
No. Just a step. Alright, so now we add in the recover point. So I said, you don't move your back leg until you recover. And then when you recover, it should be that your leg, because if you're doing a double leg, you are driving that way. Okay? You're not driving forward. So when we're doing this, we're here, we go step, knee, okay, my foot didn't move, then we go recover here. And see how I have that angle here? Right? Because when I pop up, then I'm gonna go grab the legs and use my head. And when I go to finish it, I swivel my leg. So I don't go like this. I don't go like this where I'm holding on to something and I go like this. I don't do this. Right? I'm here like this. I'm here. See how my hips stay aligned. If my back stays upright, it doesn't bend over. So we're just gonna go step, knee, recover. Okay? So it's here, we're gonna step, knee, recover. And your chin will. And so the recover part too is you're gonna be here, hit. Okay, and you're gonna have a line where you should be able to put a fold for your shoulder, hip, and your knee. Okay? Right down. Alright, ready? So we go here. We're gonna step, knee, recover. Okay, back up here. Ready? Step, knee, recover. Okay. Here, step, knee, recover. Okay? Step, knee, So when you get to your recover part, come here where it's like, so when I take my step, I drop my knee, and when I recover, so when this comes up, I want this to so my hip is popping up here like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because probably one of the, besides getting to the legs, the next hardest part is finishing it. So the setup and the finish are the hardest. Okay, in between is whatever. So to finish it, you want to be able to elevate, right? And we want to get in a strong position when we're up, okay? So if you don't pop your hips underneath, you need that explosion of the hips. Yes. And in order for you to like take down like, you know, the bigger guys here, step here, step here, and I tell you, that part right there, that explosion part is the part that right now, like I don't feel like I'm strong at. I can get to a leg, but finishing it, it's tough. It takes a lot of strength.
Yeah, it's very awkward to be like hipping in when you're moving your leg out.
Yeah. So you got it because you're gonna want to be like quick with that. Quick. Yeah. Yeah. And so now we're gonna go face it this way. And we're gonna go wrong. Right. So start over here like the corner, and then we're gonna take a couple steps. Okay. So we'll start here, right? So we're gonna go step, knee, recover, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we'll go here. So we're gonna be step, knee, recover. Okay.
Okay.
So good stance. You're gonna want to face this way. You're gonna want to face this way. You're running that way. Okay. Yeah. So come here and face this way. Yes. Because you're running that way. So in your stance, good stance. So step, knee, recover. 1, 2, 3. And so
But by that time I should
yeah, by that time, if you can get up to here where you can run, all this funny stance stuff is out of the reach. You know, throw it out the door. We've already got there. Yeah. Once you get here, you run. Like be. You can run like this. Like you can literally just go. We go. Step, knee, recover. We can go.
So forget about the whole don't cross your legs thing.
Yeah, you can just run. You know, you're this guy's up on your shoulder. Yes.
Not coming up straight, or I'm actually coming up still like that.
So you should be, once you're here, you're coming up. So you're gonna be like in a squat position, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's more like what I'm actually doing. when
yeah,
I'm coming up.
because just like this, right? So you're gonna be here like this. You come under the bar, right? You squat, right? You don't just go straight. You don't just you just gonna be like here. But once you're here, you're straight up, and now you're just running to the phone. You know what I mean? So it's like the squat. Once you get your legs popped up and your hips popped, that's when we don't run. Yeah. So if we're here like this, right? All right, ready? You could face it. No, you have to face this way.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
I was like, hey,
Start running the opposite
Yeah,
direction.
all right, so if I'm here like this, you're in a good stance, right? So come here closer, right? So you're in a good stance here, okay? So I clear the arms out of the way, I step in here, I get underneath, my chin is under here, I'm here, okay? So once I'm in here, my hips gotta pop, and then I'm gonna go pick up my leg, okay? So here, and then I run. Okay? So what we'll do is, let me fix this way. Go back up. You're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna try to get your hips underneath, kick me up, and a couple steps. Try not to. Alright, so I'll just move my hands. Take a step, drop the knees here, good. Hips in here, yep. Good. So I could feel that my hips were kind of falling off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's why you almost kind of dropped.
Yeah.
Okay? So here. Okay. Step. Here. Yep. There you go. Because so one of the things that we're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get, it's like you get your shoulder like on the hips. So when I'm in here like this, I'm here. My shoulder is here. And so like I want to pick you up like that. Right? So I almost want to just throw you over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And then walk with me. So what you're gonna eventually do is this leg, so this is my left hand leg, I'm gonna throw this over. Because I'm gonna just throw it over. So as I'm coming in here, right? So I'm in here like this, and I'm in here. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna go run my head that way. I want to elevate here, and I want to pick you up and run you over. So you know, if you were doing like you were doing a match trying to take someone down, you're not gonna pick them up and run them. You're gonna go sweep the legs and run them over, and this guy's gonna go like right to his feet. You know, it's you're like this, and cartwheel to your head. Okay. Okay, so big step, knee, ears, there. So you're gonna be like right there, yes. And then this leg comes up here, and use your head to drive across. Yes. Yes. Did you
Should I still focus on lifting you up, or should it more just be like tipping you on the fulcrum of your leg?
Here's the thing. I was seeing this yesterday, and I saw this this weekend. You get really good position, takedowns, elevate and remove. So you got to elevate his hips off the mat, and then you're gonna go use your head to go over. So I kind of think that elevation is more important than sweeping the legs. And I say that because especially if you don't get my foot off the mat and I just fall down, like so if you get here and I fall down here like this, like I'm in a position here. If I fall down like, come on, if I fall down where this leg is here and I fall down like that, like right now, like I can't shrimp, I can't do whatever, like my feet are off the ground. So now, if you have my legs elevated off the ground, even right here, I can't do it. Like I can't, my hips, right now, like in order for me to move, I gotta use my elbow to move my hips. Like I can't just go, take your feet on the ground and be like, how do you, in this position, try to just get to your back? I can't do this without even holding you. Get your back. Like, try to create some space here. Like you can roll this way, but we don't want to be there, right? Try to be able to shrimp out. You can't. You know what I mean? Like you can't move because so their feet are off the ground. You'd have to use your elbow, and that's why I say is you can get my feet off the ground, and so that I can sprawl. That other thing that I saw this weekend was when the kids would shoot, like the kids that were able to elevate, you can't sprawl. Like it's like you're ending up on the ground, and however you land, that's how you gotta react. So you elevate those feet off the ground. So that's why I say, if you just knock me over, and this foot stays on the mat, I don't know, I think I might be able to do something, right? Alright? Here. Which,
the right hand, like when I came up, I started to just raise up your legs as opposed to lifting up your knee.
So when I'm in here, it's I'm coming from the shot, right here. So I kind of go and grapevine this, so it's here, and then I'm here. Okay, so like I'm trying to lift here and hook. So when I hook, I'm hooking inside that. Because so you want to be able to, the motion eventually is going to be here.
Yeah.
Use your head.
Well, I feel like with the weight distribution, when I do that, you're just falling over and I'm not keeping you up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I'm with you. Yeah, and then as I fall, I can't just go lock my hand. If I lock my hand down, you guys break your elbow. So if I go, I have to hold down my elbow, break all my shoulder. Okay. Yes. Because you're getting that leg, you're getting both those legs off as soon as I'm here. One of the things too is if you try to elevate your head up. So if I come in here like this, and I'm in here, and I'm shooting. So if I'm ready to attack, my head is going straight up, and in this position, you're gonna grab my head. Like you're gonna hold on to my leg there. So then when I pop up here, I'm responding to your shoulders as well. So then as I'm doing it, you can help me with holding on. Because it's not gonna happen. Yeah. So then elevate that head. You have that box in there like that. Because I'm gonna, they're gonna go here.
Yeah.
Especially in jiu-jitsu. Yes. My back. What's that?
It was my back, not my legs.
And did you feel it in your back?
Yep.
Yes. So let's try to finish. Okay. So I say that the part that you have to regroup.
Yep.
That part of the hips coming through, the explosion of that's where it's hard to. Yeah. So as you're doing this, don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'll worry about it. Like she is. Yes. Yeah, because if you would have, the reason I say that is because if you would have cared about my safety, you might go stronger. Right, and I'll take care of it. Like I'll handle my mistake.
Just at least you know it's coming.
Yes.
Sorry for the chin inside.
No, that's good. I was more worried about how I posted. So how does that feel of just?
It's getting better. I still feel like I'm not hitting and doing enough,
Yeah.
but I can tell at least what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
Or before I was not able to tell.
So I'd say this takes a lot of practice, and it's like, so I kind of don't want to move on from. I was like, I want to continue to drill this and do this until we really good like a couple months of it. Just because you just see it's like it's not a natural feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And say if you know if you wanted to like football tackle someone, doesn't work in jiu-jitsu. Football tackle someone in jiu-jitsu.
You should just wrap.
Yeah, you're gonna wrap it, but then they're gonna choke you. So the double leg here has to be like.
I mean, I'm fine with sticking on the same things because oftentimes I like to just forget
Yeah.
whatever we've done before. I'm like, I know there's something to do here. And
Yeah.
I've just forgotten because I'm not used to doing it.
Yeah. So what I said, what I want to try to do is especially when the guys come in, go ahead and like go warm up real quick and then drill like these takedowns like this. If you want to do a line drill with the stance down there, it's helpful. But if just drill the takedowns and a couple minutes of that, and then we move on to something. All right. So let's talk about just different setups and whatnot. So I say one of the things that I always try to do is that, and this is how it always starts. Like I'll come out of here and it's like this immediately. My head is just it's like what your reaction is. So if you go in collar tie, okay, so my probably instant reaction is either this or I'm this. Okay? So if I'm going in here, I'm trying to step here, I'm trying to go up.
Question real quick too, because I knew we thought last time there was a wrong way to wrap it all back. Is it the same side that's forward or the opposite
So
side?
you want to do the opposite side.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason you want to do the opposite side is because protecting that back leg.
Yep.
So I said high crotch single double. High crotch. So like if you shot a high crotch on me, that's gonna have to shoot this leg here. So before you even switch to the double, I'm immediately coming here and I'm dropping. I'm gonna do this drop here and then I'm reverse drop. So
you might do that.
yeah, but I say so my high crotch thing, like is I'm always kind of weary of doing that. So doing the same side collar tie opens you up for this high crotch. That's how I do it. That's I think but you always want to protect that front leg, you know, because that's the closest one. Like I said, you want to be in a. If I didn't have to worry about you, my legs together, and I want to shoot, and I didn't have to worry about touching this leg, my legs would be like this, and I'm going to explode to try to get there fast, right? So if you couldn't touch my leg, that's not safe, right? But you can touch my leg, I have to be here like this, and this hand has to be down here. Because I right now, if I look at that, like, because I know if I shoot there, I'm just gonna catch something and move my head out of the way. Like, it's another layer of getting to your leg. Okay? So, what I said I would try to do here, right? I'm gonna walk up here, and then when I close the distance, I start squaring up a little bit. So now it kind of doesn't matter what hand I'm using. But instead if I reach, I'm gonna come here. And I always reach to see what your reaction is. Okay, so if I come here and post my hand on your shoulder, like if you come and try to circle underneath with this hand and go on my shoulder, like so go here and go underneath this. Okay? So in the process of that, right? So when you go here, I catch and I can start dragging across. Okay? So if I'm here like this, and I'm here, and you come here, I can start dragging across. And I take that step, and now I didn't even have to do my step here recovery thing, because I'm already in position, I'm already in squatting position here to be able to go finish my leg. Okay, so probably the best way to do this would be not necessarily posting here like this, but your hand is like this. You gotta get there's more distance for you to cover. So I said I come up here. Okay, so even if I come up here and you post here, all right, so I'm gonna immediately try to go here and get in position, or I'm gonna go top. So So if I collar tie here and you go here, you go underneath, I can start dragging this arm behind. And now I'm past here, I go finish this up.
You can finish for a double even though my legs kind of out front.
Because I'm already, so I step, so.
Because you're already in.
If your legs out like that, right, so you step your leg like, I'm here, and I'm here, because you're square. Yeah, yeah, and then I just step to the outside, because you kind of step into it. I didn't have to pop over here and go get there, I'm already like 70% there. I didn't have to go underneath, I didn't have to come up to the side here, I'm already in.
So you're reaching with your opposite arm and then drag across.
Yeah. So what we're trying to do is catch them. So like if you collar tie, right? So you're trying to catch me like this. See how my like if my arm comes here, yes, and then yes. And so say you don't even have to drop your knee
Because I'm already set.
yes, especially if I was standing up, right? So I say if you're here like this and you collar tie, okay? So if I come here, so my hand comes here, yes, and then try to get your shoulder underneath the rib a little bit here. So it's gonna be here and here. Like my head is across your back and I'm hitting the rib. Okay. All right. So I said, come out here, you collar tie. I said, so don't reach up for it. So like, because you're gonna want to like collar tie here, grab my hand, right? Because you're gonna want to start moving here. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna fight here. And as you do it, you drag it across, and then take a step with that way. Okay? So the whole drag thing is, okay? So just put your arm out, like just put your arm out. Okay? So when I do this, I'm gonna go grab here, the elbow, and I'm stepping and dragging. Okay? Yes. So the arm's there, here, grab, and step and drag. Okay? So if my arm, which arm? This one? Yeah. So here like this, I'm gonna grab the elbow, step with your left leg, and drag. Yes. Good. So here, my arm comes here, so you step with that left leg and drag. And try to when you do your step. You're here. When I take my step, I'm trying to, as I step, this foot comes along. Okay, so I'm coming here. I don't want to get out to here too much. Okay, so I'm here, I step, and I'm here. And it is lagging a little bit, but I'm trying to, almost like there's a 2x4 between my legs, where I'm here and I'm maintaining the distance. So when I'm here, I drag and I step. Okay, so put my arm out here, step. Yes, that was perfect. So I didn't even see your back foot. The other time I see your back foot just staying. Yeah. Over here. Yes. That's good. Comes right underneath.
So many little details.
It is. It's crazy, right? And I said if you don't get this is why you don't get your shot. This is why you don't get submission. Okay. So now you collar up here. When I come under here, because even that, like so my hand is gonna come under. So as soon as my hand comes under, once my hand comes here, it's not as easy, right? So it's gonna be like here, when this hand comes here, that's where it's easy. And then you can just drag it across, right? You can drag it across here, step here. And especially too, so go ahead and collar tie this side here. So if I'm here like this, here, right, and then I'm gonna do this, right? So if you collar tie here and I come here, right, and I push back, because now I'm trying to get you to extend your arm, and you go to that position again, that's where I do this. Okay, so because I'm trying to, like, say, go ahead and collar tie. So I'm here like this, and I pop and extend your arm. So now I know. Okay, because I'm getting your hand. Like if you just go collar tie, and I come here, this is very hard for me. come across because like my elbow's here. Okay? So try to collar tie and try to extend here. Almost exactly like this. Now if I come here, yeah. So like you don't want to be here like this where my arm kind of comes because if you do that, right, and if I'm gonna come into the collar tie, say as soon as I get my hand there, this is really hard. So if you go there, right? So you go collar tie here, right? So just go forearm, right? So just go regular forearm, drop your elbow down. Okay? You can shove me with that. And it gives me space to go. Okay, I'm gonna come in here, and then you drop. Okay? So because it, like I said, if I'm gonna go collar tie here, I'm extended. Right? So I'm extended. Okay? So then up here, okay. And almost where it was here, okay? So you went to the inside, you popped to the inside. So if I'm here and I pop, I can still reach into the grab the drum. Okay? Because it's easier to get that hand, if you get the hand arm extended, it's easier to bring it across. From here, you pull the elbow, my hand kind of gets stuck. Okay? So go ahead and collar tie. Right? So even if I get to here, right? So right now, just shove me there. Yes. Yes. Okay? Collar tie. Up here. Up here. Yes. The only way that you would not be able to do this, if I go here, like so you can collar tie, and I come here and I try to collar tie here, you can still do this. Because it's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only way it's not going to work is if you go collar tie and I can hear you grab. Okay? If I grab your wrist, you can still reach up and grab my elbow, extend the arm, go across. And like I'm literally like still attached to your wrist, but I'm getting taken down. So like, and especially if I grab you, anytime someone grabs my wrist, like if you grab my wrist, like, you know, I can just move here. I'm not gonna be able, if I go like this, you're not gonna be able to pull it back. But if I just go like this, here, or going here, right? If I'm here, like if I'm just kind of letting you move my arm around and let you move here, and now attack other things. So not really. As soon as I resist, red alert, right? Like if I'm here like this, you got my wrist, and I'm like this, you're not like this. Now you're gonna get rigid. I'm not gonna move. But if I just kind of like here, right? And then you're just like, let's feel like this. Like you can move my arm here, right? And then I can just pop up here and start okay. So go collar tie. Let's go collar tie and grab the wrist. Okay, because that's most likely what you're gonna do. I'm gonna collar tie. Okay, so you collar tie here. Okay, I'm here like this. Okay, so we're here. You can even start circling to my leg. You can extend your arm, and then you can reach up. Yes. Okay. Here. Yes. Right. That this here is money because you're not going to shoot. This is almost like a right? Here, collar right here. Yes. Yes. That actually works pretty good.
Yeah.
So here, collar right here. Yes.
Yeah.
It feels good, doesn't it? Not?
No, it does. Well, because usually, you know, we're sitting there and it's like, all right, we're both just doing this. And I'm like, there's no access. At least nothing I can see past it.
So I say, collar tie here. I'm going to pull here.
Yes. Yes. We're gonna get those hips, but
Yeah, but then you're going to have to do good shoes.
yes. Oh, jeez. That shot by.
Yeah. All right. So, let's think. We'll want to do some more that goes with the feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just set the Before I start talking and we show you something else, let's just mess around with that. You know, I started new kids class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was so focused on getting people to come and get them to sign up. I think I forgot. I don't know how some people know, some people don't know. We had my first free December class last night. Nice guy texted, hey, what are we having classes for kids? It's like, how did it, how? I don't understand. Like, I swear. Yeah. All right. So focus on. Here's look for other things as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I should do 2-on-1 stuff like that before. Think of because obviously I know what we're doing here,
Mm-hmm.
so this could be a whole bunch of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do other things as well, then I'll be off my game. I'll try to do my best. I'll try to do my best. Whatever, dude. So one thing too is try not to, and I just literally last 5 seconds I did it. And so I don't know if you can get it, but you want to go back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at the camera now. Yeah. Especially, I'm pushing in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to push the field. It's still hard, right?
What?
It's still hard.
Very hard. It's like, especially when you realize the opening's like 2 seconds after they're there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I understand why my kids are cheap. And I don't even do anything except for that it goes. You wanna do a round?
Sure.
You wanna start at your feet?
Might as well.
Yeah.
I'll move on down somewhere.
And then we'll just go straight 6 minutes.
Okay.
And then yeah, that works. Catch my breath. Yeah, because then because there's no advantage of
Yeah, I'm sure anybody's not.
so
Cups of water.
If there's any like, break in action of like submission or like that, we'll restart the feet. Sound good?
Sounds good. We'll see if I can make it to 6. Good. Working on that cardio, which is something I haven't done since college. Outside here, unintentionally.
So the one dude went to a seminar, he said to take a lot of walks. I asked him if he was in like really good shape. So he's like, I do strength and conditioning like 2 hours a day or something like that. But mostly like assault bike, but he goes, take a lot of walks. And I was like, huh.
I've got time for that. I could rather jog, get more done in less time.
Yes. breath. Woo! Was that tight?
I was getting there, but I wasn't getting out. I could last it 5 seconds maybe. Damn tripping.
What's that?
You're damn tripping.
I said I'm doing what?
Tripping. Oh. Every time I think I got it, I strip to get my knee a little closer. Boom, you need to shoot through.
That's good. So that was awesome. Front headlock. Shooting.
Definitely would have thought of it without these lessons.
Yeah.
I would try to rip away.
And that got me because I didn't front headlock sprawl right away. Because I wanted to work like in a very controlled position. And as I'm doing it, I was like, oh.
I have to watch the tape. Hopefully it doesn't lag it.
I'm sure it does.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. So one of the things that hey, every position you had where you had hand control sucked.
Well, that's the, I feel like I end up in different spots against different folks.
Yeah.
And with you, it's always fighting for